Hello, guys. Good morning to y'all. Good afternoon, wherever you are. So, um, what we have is the buy opportunity we spotted last night when we did our analysis. It played out perfectly, and just gonna replay this so you can see how we managed to catch the straight. Even though I wasn't looking to take highs, this was 1 to 23. It looked pretty good. So, like I told you, patience. Patience is key, right? So let's replay this. We waited for price to get uh to our demand area. Okay. Now price came close. Price did come close to our zone, our demand zone, but they didn't tap it, right? Sometimes it doesn't tap your demand zone. So what I was looking at was if price was going to break the supply zone that caused that caused price to come to create that low. Okay, so it was more like wait, patience, and I didn't have anything confirming the move. Okay, let me pause this here. So there wasn't any great break here for me. For me, this here, this is like this here looks like a little accumulation schematic for me. Right, we have we have protected highs up here. We have protected highs. So we need to break these protected highs. Okay. Before that break, there's going to be a sweep of liquidity to the bottom side, right? Now, once I see this schematic, I know that the price will give me a sweep before going up to do whatever it does. Until that sweep, I'm not looking to look for buys, and I'm expecting the sweep to enter our zone. So I'm still gonna wait. Still gonna wait for price to give me that confirmation. And then once I'm sure it's in a direction, we look for our entry. So maybe I should fast forward this one. Let's just allow price to play out. On a lower time frame, when prices accumulate, when prices consolidating, I don't even think of making entries. I'm just looking at price, waiting for price to tell me what it wants to do. All right, so we're still gonna keep waiting for price. Maybe I should fast forward this. Oh, I paused it. Fast forward. How do I fast forward this? Okay, let's fast forward. As you can see, price is still respecting that protected area up there, that protected supply, right? So until we have a sweep to the bottom, we're not gonna look for confirmations of entry or until we have a sweep of that protected highs up there, okay? Okay, now there's a sweep. So let's wait for price. Let's wait for price. Like I told you earlier on in my other videos, we enter with order flow, right? Price still hasn't gotten into our demand zone yet. So it's a waiting game. Okay, so price has gone up to take the Asian high. So now, if you look at it this way, right? we have a sweep to the top. We have a sweep of this to the top. Okay, we have a sweep to the top. Now we still haven't entered our demand area yet, so I'm assuming we wait for a sweep of this, a sweep of this, and then maybe this, depending on what price that's. Maybe I'll probably wait for price to sweep this as well, or see what we have here. If price sweeps this equal lows and then gives us a reaction up, then we know we're bullish. Once it sweeps this, I'm going to wait for reaction of price. Probably wait for it to sweep this as well, or give us some confirmation going up. Then we'll look for buys. Okay, so okay, now there's been a sweep. There's been a sweep of this of the lows. Sorry, there's been a sweep. There's been a sweep of these lows, right? So I'm going to wait for confirmation. What's my confirmation now? This supply zone is what caused that. What caused that sweep? Okay, what sponsored that sweep? This is the high. If I'm going to look for buys, I'm going to wait for price. I'm going to wait for price to break this high, come down. I'm going to wait for price to break this high, come down and give me some reaction before going back up, right? Okay, that didn't happen. We have a major sweep. We have a major sweep of these lows, of this low, this swing low, right? We have a major sweep of this swing low. Take out the liquidity, and now I'm going to look for entry confirmations. So I'm going to go down to the 1 minute. Okay, now we're on the 1 minute. What we're looking for, we're looking to see if this low that has been created, this low that swept the previous low here, is going to hold, right? So we're going to look at this swing. Okay, this came, didn't break, went back up. We're looking for something like uh, external break, internal break, order flow confirmation, right? So it's still a waiting game. Wait. Okay, see, it always pays to wait. We have another sweep. So we have two sweeps. There are a couple of things that I need to teach. When we have two sweeps, so the minimum sweeps you're looking for is probably two, right? Minimum two. After two, you can start actually looking for confirmation entries, right? Sometimes you get three, sometimes you get four, but don't look for entries after one sweep. It's something that I picked up going over charts, uh, gold, and then pound USD. I would do more work testing on that so I can explain more, throw more light on it. Right? So we're still looking at price. We just need a break to the upside. Then we can look for confirmation. Okay, we have a break right now. This high was broken by the body of the candle, right? I have this two breaks entry model that I use. People in my group know that, right? Two breaks. We broke with the body. Now, when we break with the body of the candle, we're looking for price on GU. We're looking for price to react between the 62 fib and the 79. It doesn't go beyond 79. Worst case scenario, it will touch 79. So now we see we have a demand zone here. Okay, we have a demand zone here that confluences with the 62% fit level, right? So I'll be looking at entering from there. But where will my stop loss be? I'll put my stop loss right below 79 because I know even if price should come through 62, it wouldn't go below beyond 79. Okay. Now, some may ask, why didn't we consider this zone? This zone is on the 88 one. This zone wasn't able to break a high with a sweep. It wasn't able to break this high with an impulse. So I don't consider this a valid zone for me. This, on the other hand, broke this high and that high with its impulse, right? So there's my confluence. Now we wait for price to give us the entry we want. Price taps into our area. Now let's see if we can get some sort of re-entries here. Okay, let's fast forward this. So If we're gonna be looking for re-entries, I would have put my demand zone here. Some would argue they would put it there, but I would have put it here. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you and say I would have chosen this one. I would have put it here, right? Unless, of course, I go on the 5 minutes and then choose this whole area, this whole candle as my entry, right? As my demand zone, which I definitely wouldn't have, even though sometimes I do. But the amount of pips on here for my stop loss would have been too high. So I wouldn't. I'll just leave my first entry like that, not to be greedy. So let's see if it plays out, or if we get two entries, or just one. Okay, price left us, so we're only gonna deal with the we're only gonna have the one entry, which is good. It's 1 to 23, which is perfect. So let's go on the 5 minutes, and so we can see how price plays out. Yeah, there you go. TP hit. We could have been greedy and gone for whatever, but I always like to take my TP right before the. I always like to have my TP right before my supply zone or my demand zone, just to be on the safer side. So there we have it, guys. 1 to 23 early this morning. I could say, I'm done for the day and not look for any more trades. I don't need to trade so much more. So let's see if initial bias to sell will play out somewhere during the day. Good luck, guys.